All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the episode of Sportport. Little hiatus there. I was on vacation and that, but I'm back now, and these are the player props that we took this weekend, along with our game picks and stuff like that. I was making TikToks and stuff all weekend, so that's all on there as well. But we're just gonna fly through it, see exactly how we did. Here, Ravens Buccaneers. It was a Thursday night game. Didn't do great. Mike Evans crushed his. Chris Godwin had 6 receptions. And then Lamar Jackson just almost had 19 and a half pass attempts or pass completions in the first half. So he blew it out of the water. They just decided that they were going to pass it like crazy this week and then barely score. And then they start running and they start doing better. So interesting how that works, but whatever. It is what it is. 1 for 2 on the player props, and we did pick the Ravens to win, so that was good. Here was our safety net. So we went 3-2, which is all right. We're 15-5 now so far in the last few weeks since we've started it. So that's 15-5 is good. Positive is positive. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Our losses were the Bears. They lost by 20. I thought 17.5 would be enough, but it is what it is. And then the Bengals plus 3.5. They got crushed last night. It was ugly. It was bad. But, what are you going to do? Bills, they covered theirs. They wouldn't have covered the normal spread. Eagles, they covered theirs pretty easily. And the Dolphins, they covered that money line. So, pretty good overall. I feel decent about that just because we're still 15-5. So, I like that a lot. But next, this was just my game picks. I did pretty good on them. Got the Ravens right. Was wrong. I thought the Jaguars would win, but I got the Dolphins, the Falcons, the Vikings, the Cowboys. Raiders looked awful. Awful. It was terrible. They didn't do anything. So they lost to the Saints. Was wrong there. Eagles won, Patriots won, Titans won, Seahawks won. Was right on all those. Commanders Colts, I thought the Colts would, and the Commanders won it right at the end. Great throw by Heineke and great catch by Terry McLaurin. Then we got 49ers won, the Bills won, and the Bengals lost. So 21-7, I would say that's pretty decent. We are getting it right 75% of the time. I'm not going to complain about that. So, just looking at this, I was really confident in the Bengals one. Obviously, I put that on the safety net, but that's all right. Is what it is. Colts, I also felt like they were going to win as well, but those were just the game picks, nothing crazy. And then these were our player props, two very different sides. So in our Dolphins versus Lions one, where we had our correlation picks, we went 4 out of 5. Very good. Raheem Mostert did not hit his rushing yards, but he was very, very close. So possibly that makes it worse. Possibly it makes it better. Whatever. Either way, did not hit the Raheem Mostert line. And then on the other one, we had Dalvin Cook, Cole Kmet, Josh Jacobs, and Zach Wilson's fantasy points. All lost. We said under for Cook, he went over. Under for Kmet, he got that touchdown and went over. Josh Jacobs, as I said, the Raiders looked awful. And then Zach Wilson managed to put up enough yards, even with all the interceptions, to hit that line there. But the Lions did also work, so pretty much we were 5-1 when it came to the Dolphins game, but everything else was bad. So that was a little bit rough. Nothing crazy there. Like I said, today's just a recap on the betting portion because I have nothing to bet on tonight. But that's all that was going on there. This is just from last week's stuff. So there we go. Those are the records that we're at now. We're doing pretty decent, but the player props and that, it wasn't that great of a week for us. Hoping to rebound next week. We'll see exactly what happens. We got Eagles playing. I'm looking forward to that game quite a bit, actually. So we'll see what happens there on Thursday, but I will be back Thursday to talk to you guys about that. Till then, I'll be talking about news and stuff. Tonight, I am uploading a video about the trades. I've been talking about them on TikTok. So if you're from TikTok, thank you. If you go watch it from here, thank you as well. But I appreciate anybody who stopped by. We can pick it back up next week how we used to be doing it, where we were winning a little bit more. But hey, down weeks happen. Just we hope that next week gets a little better. So thanks everybody who stopped by, and I will see you guys Thursday.